$149.99. What? Regular price $230? Have you seen the SAKK Camera Saddle? It's a duffel bag. What? Hold on a minute. A duffel bag. Foam holder for Amaran light. All right. And there it is, my camera saddle. Come a little closer. I'm all about people making money, seeing an opportunity for something useful that other people will, be able to use. When I see the original price tag of $230 for literally a duffel bag, with the only selling point is it's got pockets, I start to question like how far the the filmmaking and camera industry is going as far as trying to just make money, when this is literally a $25 duffel bag and foam insert, and you can probably use a pillow, a hoodie, multiple hoodies, probably use all kinds of things to fill your duffel bag to keep it lightweight, to also support a camera. I've seen this thing, Mark Bone, Kofi Ebola. There's so many people that have been, promoting the SAKK Camera Saddle. Everybody's got to be able to make their money, sponsorships, or, depending on how many SAKK camera saddles, they sell, they get a portion of it. But at some point you kind of have to stop and think, like, is it too much? In my personal opinion, price tag alone, I think that is astronomical. Like, if it was like somewhere between the $50 to $100 range, I'd be like, okay, cool. 150, maybe. But come on, let's be real. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how useful the camera sack could be. I've never shot with an actual cinema camera. However, I can set up the R7 in my cinema rig. Why don't we test the effectiveness of my camera saddle? A regular camera strap and just freehanding. I would love to put my camera saddle up against the SAKK camera saddle, but I feel like after this video, they won't want to send me one. And I'm definitely not paying $150 for something I've had that duffel bag for probably 15 years. So why? Okay, so first things first, we need the camera. All right. We are gonna need the dummy battery, which we will pop out there. Had this camera for almost 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, and I had no idea that there's this little rubber door to fit a dummy battery. So what you do is you open that up, push that down and through, and you close the door. Incredible. The reason why you want to use a dummy battery is because you want to be able to shoot for as long as possible, and sometimes going through regular LP6s is just like, you go through them like tissues. The next thing I do, since we're using a dummy battery, we're gonna hook it up to our V-mount battery. And this is one reason why I always keep a cage on my camera, because at any moment, if I decide that I want to set this up, cinema rig, or maybe I want to have certain attachments and whatnot. Next, I'm gonna pull out my handy dandy top handle. Okay. I use small rig, everything from the top handle, cage. This is the V-mount battery, the V-mount battery attachment. It's all small rig, simply because they're affordable, and so far most of this stuff I've had for years and I haven't had a problem with it. And some of these things have been put through some abuse. So I don't have anything bad to say about small rig. You're okay in my book. Okay, slide. Oh, this is the monitor, by the way, the PT6. I know I talk about it all the time, but because it's worth it. I'm gonna take another dummy battery, attach it on the back, around to this side, we've got to attach the HDMI cable. This is hefty, but I think we can get heftier. Boom. 70 to 200. And for good measure, we'll make this thing really cinema. Honestly, that is cinematic. All of that is extremely overblown, overused. But those are keywords that sell, kids. So spring is like tomorrow. So it's sunny out there right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna throw on a little ND. Huh? Seems like it works. Do you need this? I don't know. Let's go find out. Here we are in Washington Crossing, Pennsylvania. Fun story about this is George Washington crossed the Delaware River on Christmas Eve to surprise the British soldiers and attack them. Really cool spot. So I thought, beautiful day, why not come here to test this? Get the rig ready. Okay. Let's put the SAKK down. Pull out the old camera strap. See if we can get similar results. I'm just gonna go handheld. Here's a fun fact. Don't wear polarized sunglasses when using a monitor. This is what some people call the scary bridge because it barely fits two cars going in opposite directions. A lot of accidents, a lot of rubbing, and it's tiny. So my findings are, I need to go out and shoot a little more. I'm a bit rusty. As expected, having the SAKK there allowed me to keep a little bit more steady and not as jittery of a handheld look, which is cool. So like if you're going for handheld look, but you don't want it to be like super, you know, and ruin your footage, build your own SAKK, cheap duffel bag. You can't beat it. You can fill it with whatever you want if you don't have foam for a light, or you can put in some hoodies or whatever. The camera strap idea, I think, has potential. The problem I had, I was resting the V-mount battery on my chest, and every time I'd breathe, the front of the lens would go. There might be potential for that down the road, but handheld, definitely shaky, especially when you're trying to hold a monster rig like this. But you still get the micro jitters. If you don't have a gimbal, take a duffel bag, fill it with stuff, save yourself $150 or $200 and however many dollars when it's not on sale. I think it's one of those situations where they tell you this is what the price normally is, but this is what the sale price is, and it's never actually $230. It's always somewhere around $150. So yeah, save yourself some money. That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below so you can support the channel and I can keep bringing videos like this to you. Peace.